Right, so the date is all April 15th, 5:30 a.m. I've been working since 9 p.m. last night on my level for asset management alongside the team. So what I did was I fixed all of the oh you'll see that just now. I fixed all the colliders so you can no longer look through the wall. You can't jump through the ceiling. Can't look through the wall. Can't jump through the ceiling. Look at that. Look at that door. Can't get over that door. You also can't walk through anything now, so you can't walk through anything. Can't do that, can't do that. You can't walk through any of these. Boom, you can't walk through that. You can't do this. You can't walk through that. You can't walk through anything anymore. Boom, 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 boom. You can't walk through anything anymore. That's the first thing I did. Can't walk through this. The second thing that I did was I finally got the telekinetic abilities to work in the game. And also I figured out why the objects were glitching when yeah we rotate them. So we have the ability to pick up, move around. If you scroll the mouse wheel while holding the left mouse button, you can change how close or far it is from you. Press Q rotates it anti-clockwise. Press R rotates it Q and E, my fault. Press Q rotates it clockwise. E rotates it. Q is anti-clockwise and E is clockwise, and now you can drop it from any distance, doesn't fall through anything. So here's why this took me so long. So besides fixing the collision on everything so you don't walk through everything, the big issue that I had was getting this telekinesis thing to work. And how I got this to work probably isn't the right way. The creator of the telekinetic ability and one of my good friends and the person who was a team as well, Evan Caccione, or Caccione. He's the person who was responsible for the telekinetic ability in our last class at two classes back, prototyping and content creation, and we had the telekinetic ability. The issue is, where's my mouse? Hold on. Oh, that was strange. Probably because of OBS, I guess. My mouse is not on the screen. That is cool. Um, yeah, so how did I sort out the telekinetic stuff? What I did was I went to the content drawer. I went to the, let me close this. This is way too big. I went to the telekinetic here and I got the cube, right? So if I just drag the cube in, as you can see, make sure it's not in the floor. I drag the cube in and I play the game. So the cube was a building block of telekinesis. You can change the colors, put a new material on it, change the thickness, and anything having this cube element or as a child class of the parent cube, you're able to give it telekinetic um, properties. You're able to pick it up. So I tried everything. When I say I tried everything make to make an object able to pick up. So as a player, you have the ability to pick up objects, right? That's just how the blueprint is for the player. However, you need objects in order to pick up that are linked to that telekinetic ability or have properties specified for the telekinetic ability to work. So what had to happen? I did everything. I tried doing copies of the cube, of the parent cube. I tried copying and pasting its event graph, even copying all the variables. I tried literally. Let me show you the one thing I tried, which I would show you exactly what would happen. Is that I would take a cube, parent class, doesn't matter. I was like, okay, obviously, I thought I had another breakthrough. Um, Everything in this game is either a static material or a static mesh, or a material like a texture. So when I look at here, so when I look at this, it has a material which is just if you change the material, it's just like the texture. So I put pebbles. Now it looks like a cobblestone pebble whenever it decides to render in. There we go. Preparing the shaders, right? So but that's just textures. That's just how it looks like a skin. So what I had to do, if you scroll down, you would eventually wind up. Where is it? Scroll up. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it general? Static mesh. I don't know why. What was it? Collapsed. So right here, this static mesh is what the actual object is. It's the physical property of the object. So I thought, okay, let me be smart. All I need to do is just add maybe one of these elements that I got in the Mega Scan. So I have all these 3D assets, axes, blacksmith tongs, broken statuettes, double-headed axes. So for example, let's do the double-headed axe, right? So what I thought would happen is if I change the static mesh to dub double-headed axe, the static mesh. Oh, nice. You have a cobblestone double static mesh. A cobblestone double-headed axe, right? Let me make it bigger so you'll be able to see this when the game's on. So let me actually rotate it. So let me actually rotate it on the side so you'll be able to see this because the player start is in the back there, right? So let me make this bigger so you're gonna see so you see exactly what happens. I don't like that I can't find my mouse. This is annoying. Right. So look, a stone axe. What happens when you change the material of um the telekinetic object? Look what happens. When you start the game, it just falls right through the floor. Play it again, falls right through the floor. Look, reload it. Right through the floor. Reload it. Right through the floor. Right? Well, I can't say right through the floor properly. It just falls right through the floor, and I was working on this for the longest time and I couldn't figure it out. So, what I had to end up doing, and this is something new I learned, is what I did was this is the cube, right? The cube is or the telekinetic cube. This is the blue cube right here, right? So if I go and find the blue cube down in telekinesis, this is a blue cube. The blue cube. You're wondering how is this a blue cube? Blue cube. I'm so tired I can't talk. How is this a blue cube? It doesn't look anything like a cube. The reason being is that all I did was I took the static mesh in here of the axe. So I got the axe right here, I just dragged it into it. So it became a child of the cube. Again, you're asking me where's the cube? The cube is still there. All it is just went into rendering so it's invisible, right? And what that did was it allowed it for me to add any static mesh I would like and have it to have immediate telekinetic properties, right? As you saw. So this was something I learned as well. If you edit the actor, right? This is a the class parent class mobile. So this is this obviously like an actor right there. If you take the top part, right, this would edit the size of everything going down. So if I were to take the actor and change the size, see, it would change and to do it smoothly. It would change the size of both the cube and the axe, right? However, what happened? I want to edit only the axe. Surprisingly, I can make the cube thin so the axe won't look like it's floating. If it's really big, the axe will just be floating midair because the cube is still touching. So if I give it a little bit of thickness, I can actually edit the axe by itself. So that's actually really surprising to me that you can change the transform of child objects without affecting the parent objects, right? Especially since this is telekinetic thing. So now, if we look at the axe and I were to move it, I could actually make it smaller. You can see how thin the handle is. Look up at the handle. If I get, oh my goodness, if I get it here, I can make the handle thicker, make it thicker, right? Let's see, what does this need? I can't really see from here. So make it thicker again, right? That's about pretty good. Then all I need to do is go into cube, rendering, turn it invisible. That's all I did. And then now immediately once I run the game, it doesn't fall through the floor. I have the axe. Immediately I can use the telekinetic abilities on it. See? Boom. Immediately I can use telekinetic abilities on it. Right? Just like that. Immediately. So that's what I did. So now I that I understand this concept, now I have to work on puzzle creation. Um, Obviously this is a game, so basically we're going to be using the telekinetic abilities in order to solve puzzles. So now I have to go and mock up some puzzles for this level, and I'll basically figure it out. So now it's just time for a puzzle mock-up, level design, and hopefully the team likes it. So yeah, fix the colliders. Oh, the next important thing that I fixed. If you remember in the first video, when you would go into the corner, the screen would turn black. That is now fixed. So that is something that is now fixed. When you go into the corner, look around, The screen is now not turned black. That took me a while to figure out how to do, but yeah, so everything is now good. So yeah, now it's just time for puzzle creation, level mockup, and then send it to the team.